Hey guys, Susanna here. I am back for the next prompt of Journal of Stitchery. I thought I would just show you what I have done. I added this on and I sewed it down, and sort of like I've still got to do the second lot. So I've done the garden path all the way along there, and then I added that, and I've actually sewed it down. I'm not sure whether I showed you this bit. So added some more of this stuff, and I still that's as far as I got with my squirrel. So I still need to work on the rabbit, a few more bits and pieces, but that's it. So it's now all completely got the background, and I did this. And I was a bit perplexed by this, stumped probably is a better word. I'm like, what the heck am I going to do for a bench or a seat? So I've got an idea, but before that I'll show you what I've done a little bit more on this. Hang a minute, I'll bring it up. So I've stitched along here. I'm just creating this for my friend, so I showed you one part, but I've done all these bits and pieces here. It's looking really good. This is amazing how it's turned out. Love it. So I'm just sort of stitching on the outside here. Love my little ant. I've got to do the bird yet, so might do a little bit more in here, but pretty much, yeah, just the bird. Finishing off that, I might do the ant just to make it a bit more 3D. And yeah, so I thought show you how far along I come. I love that. That's that felted woolly stuff. It looks really good. So there you go. So I thought I'd showed you on a previous video, so I'll show you where I am at the moment, but I will show you it finished before I leave to go to Paris and the UK. Okay, well, I'll just put this aside. Might grab that needle because I may need it. Okay, and put this over here, and then put this out. So what my plan is, just fold that up, work on that. I will do, I'm going to zoom in. Now see this part here? I thought I've invisible stitched that down, so it has been stitched and it's rather glossy. I thought it can have 2 chairs and a little seat, and then I might even go in a little, because I've made the garden path to go in here, so I might have a little path going in here so they can actually get to the seat. I want to stitch around this anyway. I'm sure a formal garden is not in one of the prompts, but I really liked it because I just love that bit of fabric. So I've designed this bit of a rough design of how I want it. I thought, cute little place to sit. It's not very big, so, but that's okay. We are just going to work with what we've got. I'll just roll this guy up. So I've got to somehow try and get this design onto there. I'm wondering whether the red pen will work, or the black pen. So where did I go? I got here it is, because you have to get this, and I needed this sort of like more of an ovally shape, so around about there. It's not as big. You could probably put a little bit of that on the table. There we go. If it's too short, I could probably work on it, so we're going to just do a little table thing with the cross. Probably going to do some embroidery, and then initially I had a couple of designs for the chairs. Just have that straight going down, and then sort of a rounded rounded. And then a bit of a round chair. Be sort of like, you know, those outdoor French style chairs. I think that's a bit close. Might have to go over a bit. Just as well it's an iron off. There we go. And then, yeah, there we go. So just ignore some of those other parts. So what I want to do, I've got little things here, but we'll see how we go. They might be French knots, so I won't do that, and then I'm going to iron it. So I wanted it to be a bit of a scrolly thing here, and then here I was either thinking, got this little thing here that if I cut it off on the top, just there and there, I could make that into like a tablecloth, but then you sort of lose that look. I am going to here we go. I am going to use this. Where is it? Thank goodness for this shape. We might find some fabric, and then I've got this tiny little piece. I think it's too blendy. I am going to put that there like that, so probably 3. Yep. And then we have that like a little tablecloth underneath. I'll put it a little higher, and then still want to see a little bit of the, yeah, that'll work. Now we just got to figure out what colour. See, this is how you can use your tiny little bits. I just thought, oh, I don't know where I'm going to put it, and I thought, well, this way I can incorporate my little garden. And then I've got, here it is. So this might be used for something else, I'm sure. It just matches nicely. Okay, get my little design up there. Now we just need a bit of fabric. Are we going to do maybe a little red one? Ooh, that's going to look cute. Okay, just got to plug my iron in. I thought red and white would look rather cute as a little tablecloth. I think that's nice. Or we can do just something, you know, like this. But I think a checkered one would look really cute with the white. So I'll be back. Just going to iron some of this on there. Okay. Oh, well, that was genius, wasn't it? When you iron it on there, it disappears just as well. I've got the shape. Okay, so I'm going to get this shape. Okay. Yep. Be careful. We don't want that against. Now we're in enough. I might go in a little more. Got a bit of an idea of what we're doing. Okay. Cute. I'd love to sit somewhere like that and have a cup of tea. That'd be really cute. And if I'm very clever, I could probably embroider a tiny little teacup, but I'm thinking maybe I should just put a little pot plant with some flowers, I think. and I may have a small pot plant left over with some flowers. Oh, that's cute! And I like the fact that they're a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do, because I will have to iron that down, I'm going to have to do the stitching first, and then I'll pick some fabric and stitchy. Is that too red? A bit red. What colour? Chairs. If you have it that, you wouldn't be able to see it. What about this? This grey colour. I've already got some. I'm using this for the bird, but I'm thinking. I think maybe the blue might stand out a little more. Yeah, I might go that. Okay, so I may even get this done today. So we'll use that over here, grab this, everything, get my inspiration, put that in there. Still might need a bit of a reddy colour, but I may have to do it with, will that work with that? Yep. I'm going to use the thinner thread to stitch that down. Okay, we're in business. Okay, so I'll start here, and I might do a colonial knot. There we go. And then I'm going to try and get as close as I can without getting in the same hole, because I don't want to like that. Have to be really careful. Start again. Just as I tell you what not to do, it happens. Okay. Maybe I should come back and do the knot later. Probably a better idea. Okay, we're just going to do a really small stem stitch, because stem stitch is sort of a little thicker. So, and then actually I'm thinking I might use that red to have as little cushions on the chairs. That'll work. Might as well make it fancy. Okay, yeah, we're going to go on this second one. That's one thing about this prompt, it's going to be nice and quick. Yay! Well, that gives me a bit more time to work on my go back up here, my critters, because that was a bit of a big one. I might just do a straight stitch, because I am going to put a cushion on there. I think that'll be cute. So after I've done this stitching, straight, one more, Actually, we don't want it too close, so I might just start here, because that was the trouble. It was a little too close. Okay, this is why it's good that it's an iron on. Now, do we want little French knots on the bottom of the chairs, or are we going to leave it? Well, we've got this, so I'll get that. I'll get this back again, and we'll stitch a bit of this on the top of that, and we'll be back. Now, which side is which? There we go. Now, okay, how big are they? So we're going to go one that way, and that'll probably be the opposite chair, and one that way. No, too big. Oh, we'll certainly, we'll see. Okay, straight. She might make it a little shorter. Yeah, we're working with tiny bits. Okay, we'll make it a bit smaller. And then I'll do this one. That's why I don't mind having a bit of Beliza Fix, or you know, the Heat and Bond, because it's going to make the edges a little bit, yeah, that one fits perfectly. This one's a bit, probably just needs a little bit off on the end, I think. Not too much. A little more. It's tiny. Just a fraction. There we go. Perfect. And I think that one's pretty well the right size. Yep. Oh, I like. And this is so tiny, I don't think we should probably keep that. But you never know. Excuse me. Sneeze, sneeze. That's going to look really cute. So we'll just take them off. I've just got the backs off them. And then I'll come back with that. Where's my little 3 bits? There we go. Oh, working in miniature, it's quite tedious. So I will, I might go across and start here. I don't know if I'm going to do the little bumps, to be honest. I think there's a bit enough in there to keep me going. Move this out of the way and be careful not to lose these bits, because they're rather teeny. Hopefully I'm still in camera, guys. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just going to go across and then across, so that's more of a, and then go here. Oop. And then go there, start in the middle, and then go across here, and then we'll start there. There we go. Back again. Ugh. Sorry guys. And go this way. I've got to go the way. That's the only thing when you've got such a big piece. It does, you know, got to go everywhere. Sorry, lost in my train of thought. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Upside down. I've got to blow my nose. Every time I sneeze, I have to blow my nose. Oh. Excuse me. I do have some other ideas of what to do with this, which I might do next week, because you have at least a couple of prompts. Okay, so that's the table done, and then we go down to the chair. We're starting here. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Yep, still in camera. I'm just double check it. Okay. Now we'll that's why I like to do stem stitch, because it's a lot thicker. So I'm going to just do 3 backing stitch here. Going all over the place because I'm trying not to move it. Okay. Go down there, and then we'll start here. Okay, stem stitch. And I was going to do those little things, but I thought I won't worry about it now. They're fancy enough with their little padded seats, and have a pretty little tablecloth. And then I might do a tiny little flower pot or something like that sitting on the table. I think that'd be really cute, and then do some flowers out of it. And for that I may use a bit of felt, because it will not fray. Gotta love felt. Okay, that's going down. Yep, last bit. Okay, once we've done this and I've got everything else down, it will look really cute. Okay, finish off. Well, when they have these prompts, they don't say how big they have to be. I think I might just finish it off here. There we go. And they are pretty teeny. Okay, got that there, down. Okay, now we are, oh, there goes my iron. Just going to get a little bit of this, and the reason why I'm putting some glue on is because I want it to stay in place when I iron it. Have it up a little higher. I'll put the, I see you didn't really need to do that cross. I want that to stay down. There we go. Have it up a little higher so that you can see a little bit of the tablecloth. Okay, so now we'll peel off these. Oh, that's adorable. And then this. Actually, I might put that on first. There we go. Okay, then come in here with that, and in with this one. Okay, almost need tongs, they're so tiny. Okay. Okay, we're going down. Because they're so small, that's why I thought I'd do the tablecloth first and then the chairs. Okay, how cute. Okay, now I might hold it on there because it needs to really get in there. So where's the lid? Lid. Oh, it's here somewhere. Okay, so then what we're going to do is get a really thin, get that, make sure that this is put down, and we're going to, that'll come up because it's only just partially glued. And we're going to use some of this. I'm just going to see how much time we have. I'll go in a bit. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. It's so cute. And I've got this, and I was actually thinking of using some of these flowers sort of around here. Like that matches really well, so you know, like cutting them out, and actually I'll go back out again because it's pretty big. I've got that little house, I really love that. I was thinking maybe of taking that and putting the little house just here because it matches really nice. And there's another little house tucked in there, and then I'm going to use some of these little bits and pieces. My thing just went flying. Got to be careful. So what I will do is I'm going to stitch that down. Just hang tight. I'm going to pause for a sec. Well, I'm back again. And I've just had a bit of a drama while I was away. You know how I was looking for my lid? That was underneath my iron. So I've had to get some eucalyptus oil, and while it's hot, rub it on there and get this off. And then how I found it was I went to go and put this down, and it ended up being on there. Look at that. Oh, so that's plastic. So nothing a yo-yo won't fix. So I'll just put that over there, have it hanging over the side. And in those colours it sort of matches the berries. I'm like, okay, well, no mistakes. And I tried getting it off, but it just sort of melted it and made it worse. So yeah, I'm not too happy. Not happy, Jan. All the Australians will get that one. A little bit more there, but I thought, okay, we'll just make it as low as we can go, covering most of it. Gonna have to have it hanging over the edge, I think. Well, which I don't mind. Adds a bit of feature. See, always meant to be like that. Okay, besides that drama, okay, now I'll zoom it in, and then I'll go back and stitch that. Zoom it in, and remember I had all these pots that I got from that fabric. Managed to find a tiny little pot. How cute is that? Which I cut out. It's got, and I'll be putting that on top of there, but first I've got to stitch that down. That is so cute. Everything in miniature. Okay, Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Look at it. Oh, oh, that's classic. Now I just got to find myself another lid that'll fit it because that's glue. It's going to go all yuck. And it's not. Yeah, might have to get myself a new one. Oh, my husband will have a good laugh at that one. There you go. Yeah, you just got to laugh at it. You can't get too upset about these things. So, yeah. Oh, well, there you go. At least I found the. I'm like, where is my lid? That's where it is. Destroying my work. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, just going to go here and then do a tiny little slip stitch, if you can see it. The dramas. And because it's got the heat and bond underneath, you really only need a tiny little stitch because it's being held down, but always still like to go over it a bit with a thread. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, you gotta laugh, don't you? Funny. Okay, yeah, great for getting rid of sticky stuff. Okay, turn this around. Hopefully we're still in camera. The only thing, it's very small, very small. Okay. Bring it round. Wow, it's tiny. I think I need one just here. Gonna have to go back. And when I come back and iron that down, that heat and bond will grab that again. Okay, we need to grab that. There's a tiny little bit of lace that we can get rid of, and then come around. I thought I better stitch this down first before I put the little flower pot on. Yes, I think it looks rather cute. It's got a little you know, English French style bistro feel about it. Cute. I thought this way at least I've got a bit of a start on my formal garden. I'll probably work a little bit more on that. It's going to be something that I'll probably work on once the prompts are finished, I think. But you never know, might be another prompt that, like this one, that will help me work on it. Okay. Teeny tiny. Normally I wouldn't worry too much about having the right size, but I figured in this one at least it's finished nice and quick. We've got ourselves cute little chairs and table to sit out, have an afternoon tea, and chat with friends. You know, got to have a little story behind it, hey? So I love sitting outside. I'm really looking forward to going to England and enjoying having, you know, an afternoon tea, scones and jam. I'm meeting up with Julie Leggett. Hello Julie, if you're watching. She's one of the ladies that I did the Circle of Friends with, and she lives in the UK. We're meeting up in Oxford, and going to stay at a B&B. It's sort of like halfway between where she lives and where I'm staying with my brother. So very nice of her to meet me halfway. So we're having a bit of an adventure, and I've only known her via YouTube. So like, I feel like I know her, but we've only sort of, you know, met over YouTube, just like I have with Corinne. And we're getting together and having a bit of a day out. Oxford's sort of near the Cotswolds, so I'm thinking maybe we can go into a nice little town there. We'll figure it out when we get there. I've done a little bit of research, reading where everything is. So I'm just as excited about going to England as I am going to France. I'm going to be spending more time in England. Always wanted to go. This is my once in a lifetime trip. Only took me 53 years. That's how old I am. Yeah, so, well, 40 years. I've been married 35 years this year, so and my family, because we're originally from Holland, you know, they would often do trips to Holland, and it was always me going to the airport, waving mum and dad or family goodbye. And now it's my turn. Okay, now, okay, I'm going to put that go through back there, because I'm going to iron that little pot on. Okay, better double check that I'm in camera. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. It might be a tad big, but I think it works. That's so cute. Okay. Can't believe it. And I'll just do a really very small slip stitch with that, putting the things in, and like stitch it with this. So, well, it's 37 minutes already. So next week, and I might even get it ready now, I'm gonna put that there because I just think it goes. So I'll cut that across, because I've got that, at least it'll work in with this doily, because this is a very random little doily. So I've got that, so I'm going to put that there, so that I might even have it to here. And I'm going to use some of these. I'm going to use some of these in the garden. I might just have them shooting across here, like cut them out, and because the colours just go. I mean, look at that. Might as well utilise it. And I've got a couple of other little things here which I used in the doily, so I might just cut out them. So next week I'll show you what I'm going to do with these, and then I'll add my own to it as well. So yeah, so there you go. There's my there's my stuff up. And the most adorable little chair and table set. Isn't that cute? It's just so cute. Looks really cute. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next Tuesday, which is the second part of my cut work video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.